Oh my God, what's up guys, mugs and mugettes? We are finally back. The PeekskillMugs podcast is coming to you live. Well, not really live right now. You'll see it tomorrow.
That means live. So we edit it all together.
At where it all began, the Peekskill Brewery. So thanks the Berardi's, of course, for having us, letting us do our thing up here. And we got Mark and TW in the back making us look good because no one else could. Chris, Craig, Brian, Jack, and Phil somewhere over there. I don't know. I can't really see them.
We are separated for health reasons, of course. So that's why we're doing this format, as you can see. Hi, Phil.
Safety first, everybody.
Safety first.
What's going on over there, Craig?
You guys wearing condoms?
No.
Always.
Yes.
I have no children.
Why would we do that?
Up and down, always wearing it.
See, I keep looking. Anyway, this show is going to be pretty much Super Bowl centric.
It's Super Bowl time, guys.
It's Super Bowl.
Right.
The big game, Super Bowl LV.
So
Jack saw Super Bowl I, I think.
So
he was like 24 years old at the time.
Browns are playing the Jets in the Super
Browns
Bowl.
and the Jets.
Great.
Even though that could never happen, it's happening.
It will.
And I can't
one day
say enough about it. But our picks, obviously, we do our picks. We're going to do it at the end of the show.
Because we only have one.
One pick. There is one pick.
That shouldn't take very long.
It's pretty easy that we'll all fuck up anyway.
What is it? What's the point spread, guys? 3.5?
3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Yep.
And Brady is an underdog. How can you?
Brady's an underdog only the second time in his 10 Super Bowls. He was an underdog the first time they went, or 2002 when they went, and they were 14-point underdogs. They won. Now he's an underdog again, 3.5.
Wow.
Now,
anyway.
do you know, actually, is in the first quarter of every game that Tom Brady's been in the Super Bowl, they've only scored a total of 3 points.
3. That's
But
crazy.
out of the 10 Super Bowls that
Jack.
he's been in?
Yeah.
Out of the 10, like if Kansas City takes control of this game in the first quarter, they're going to win.
There's no doubt about it. So,
But
listen,
will that happen? I don't know.
It's not going to happen.
We're saving our picks till the end.
That's
Come on,
right,
guys.
we
You're
are.
teasing too hard.
That's
teasing
right.
too hard.
But yeah, Super Bowl 50 is coming from the Cigar City.
55.
Right.
And Phil's son, Shay, is actually en route to the Super Bowl.
That's
like
right.
Him and Sam.
Are en
Sam,
route.
you guys met Sam a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
She was up here on
TW
stage.
actually kidnapped her. He did
Yes.
the kidnapping episode. You guys remember that?
One of the
So
funniest
Shay
guys.
saved her, and they are now going to Tampa Bay. Which
So
is,
Phil, give me
So,
your thoughts on this.
It's amazing.
Like,
So this is the first time I've ever seen anyone actually book a ticket as their team
Literally.
wins. Literally phone
that
in
day, I
hand,
saw it too.
And the guy did it. I'm super proud of the fact that he actually did it that way. He said if they win, he said I'm going to buy a ticket on the spot, and he did. So Craig and I were there, and it's like, oh my God.
How much did he
That's
pay for
great.
it? How much did he get it for?
dirt cheap.
It was like $110, I
Yeah, it
think.
was something
round
like
trip.
that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really cheap.
Unbelievable.
Wait,
We
tell
may
me
actually come down there. Don't be surprised. We'll Uber straight here. JFK, we're out.
how did Shay become a Bucks fan?
He's always loved Pirates since he's a little kid.
Oh,
So once he
yeah.
saw that swashbuckler, like from back in the day when they were
He
orange,
always loved Pirates.
That was the
the
end.
first thing.
That's how he got
He
his
was hooked.
nickname.
he was hooked. Shay, arg, arg, arg.
He actually has that pirate outfit.
Yes.
I'm sure he packed that to go down.
Oh, he
Is he
has
gonna wear
about
that?
3 or 4 different changes, like almost like a wedding, where girls change their different dresses, like Chinese weddings. He has many different outfits to go down there. But
mean,
he's super psyched. We got family down there. He's got his plans. He has like an Airbnb for a couple days. It's freaking amazing.
Here's the thing, like
Awesome.
dude's like 6'3",
Yeah.
150 pounds.
Wet.
Soaking wet.
Where do you find a pirate outfit like that? I just don't know.
It's called a thrift shop.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, a thrift shop in Peekskill.
I've lived in
Peekskill,
Peekskill my whole life. I've never seen a 6'3", 150-pound pirate walking around.
With a
selling his
bottle
clothes
of
off.
Kraken. So his favorite rum is Kraken. So it all fits the whole role, you know.
First
So-
time he ever wore it was in Buffalo, and he got didn't he get on TV or something happened with him?
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
When you
yeah,
guys
they
went up there,
interviewed
you
him
put
live
that on?
there.
He
Yeah.
made it to the Buffalo homepage. Like they
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
when
Playing
Buffalo
Tampa
beat
Bay.
the Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it was
I'll
pretty-
tell you, if
pretty
anyone
hilarious.
ever
Beat
wants
the
to
Tampa
pick
Bay.
up girls in Buffalo, dress as a pirate, when they played the Buccaneers. It's very rare that it happens in Buffalo, but
I
trust
saw
me,
pictures.
This guy was
the
most popular person in history.
I thought he was going to move to Buffalo when I saw those pictures.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
He fits
Actually,
in well with the Buffalo crowd. Those guys are quite ridiculous with their outfits.
I actually think Tampa Bay is playing up in Buffalo this year. Next season, obviously, but
I
Yeah,
guess.
we
So
may have
Phil-
to make a ride.
Phil,
Take a
tell
trip.
me,
Yo.
when Brady went to Tampa Bay,
Right.
what was Shea's kind of reaction to it? I know we kind of touched on it months ago, but
Ooh, he wasn't the happiest fan until I actually had to shake him and say, listen, dude, we'll take Brady in Detroit any day.
Didn't he buy a jersey?
He's
though?
a winner. He finds a way to win. And it's
did buy
also
a
a good thing to see who actually made the biggest difference in the Patriots. Is it Belichick or is it Brady or a combination?
It's definitely Brady.
I'm thinking now
Definitely
that
Brady.
the answer is pretty obvious. So he's a very happy guy now that he has that team. The team was stacked already. I think they really only needed a quarterback that didn't throw so many pick sixes, and you got that in Brady. So
Let's
there they
just
are.
say
I'm
that-
not surprised.
and he's
honestly.
got his buddy Gronk with him.
and he's got his buddy.
I
Gronk.
can't wait till I never got to hear that fucking guy's name again.
He's the worst.
I'm tired of him. But listen,
Tired
Cam
of Brady or
Newton's
Gronkowski?
Both.
Gronkowski, but Cam Newton it was an awful is still an awful quarterback. So I'm not discounting what Belichick could do up in Boston, but I mean, are they going to draft a quarterback? Like, what are they planning to do?
Are they going
up
to draft
there?
anybody? That's been the problem. They haven't been drafting.
Oh, they're
at all.
horrible. They're horrible with the
keep
draft,
fucking up
yeah.
the draft.
Yeah.
That's been the biggest thing.
Yeah.
No.
Belichick's been in charge of that, so that's kind of
Exactly. Like
that's where you're
he's
like,
the
is he
CEO of
losing
the
it?
team,
You know?
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So guys, all right. So we're coming into the Super Bowl. 55 LV
LV.
Roman numerals.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
still
say.
use Roman numerals.
You know, a person
Anyway.
actually asked me if LV was like Las Vegas, and I said no, dude. It's 55.
That's right.
Clearly, I don't know where they went to school. Actually, I want to.
Oh, Phil. By the way,
mention,
thanks
but-
for finding my jacket.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
no
needed
problem. I just took the cash out. Don't worry. I left the darts though.
it. So the Super Bowl. I mean, Super Bowl is always known for like commercials, big moments.
Yep.
I mean, it's the biggest sport event in the world, or at least America. I mean, there are other events that, whatever. But what about commercial-wise? Like, they're always known for like what? It's like $4 million for a 30-second ad, which is kind of insane.
That's right.
But one of the
So-
things about Super Bowl commercials that just, I went back and we were doing the same when we were going to talk about like some of our favorite commercials, and I went back and I watched some of them, and a lot of them that debut on the Super Bowl or now like the day before because whatever, become ad campaigns for like the next 6 months, and then they're not funny anymore.
Right.
So it actually is kind of hard to like go back and think about what your favorite Super Bowl commercial really even was. I mean, you go back
Some
in
become
time.
iconic, though.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Budweiser had a lot of them.
Budweiser did.
I definitely like the one with the lost dog.
The
where the horse
Clydesdales,
the horse helps him get back home.
frogs.
Oh, that was a couple years ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that ad.
Yep.
It was like heartwarming.
And then Budweiser also had the, what's that?
Bud Bowl.
What's
The
up?
Bud
No,
Bowl.
What was
oh
that?
my God.
Oh, the
that was
what's up?
brutal.
Where they're all on the phone. That was kind of annoying.
Like
That
literally
was fucking so annoying.
$2
Yeah.
million.
It got really annoying.
$2 million for that.
yeah. Not yet.
For 30
So
seconds.
look out for a PeekskillMugs commercial. It'll be
yeah.
1
Oh.
second because it's about 30 million. And I think we divide that down. As, we may get 1 second commercials. So.
It's actually just going to be Phil's kid like falling down the stands drunk. So
That's going to be it.
Or it's
Hanging
going
out
to be
and
Phil
sitting.
and I doing.
That was
commercials.
a great commercial. So
That
that's
was
a
one of
good
the.
point.
That was one of the first ones on the Super Bowl, right?
It is.
1979,
It is.
I think that commercial was.
1984, my favorite. Where's the beef?
Where's
That
the
was-
beef?
I didn't realize that was a Super Bowl commercial.
It sure
and
was.
then that woman was like, "Where's the beef?" Like,
so, but you look at Wendy's social media today, like it's the evolution of where's the beef
Oh.
because their social media now is snarky as hell.
yeah,
Like,
she
it's
put them on the
literally-
map. She put them on the map.
Yeah.
And I've never had a Baconator, and that.
God, how is this
But
possible?
Craig,
That
you
hurts.
never had a Big Mac either, so.
Yeah, we're going to have to help you.
Let's
out
go
with that.
fix this right now.
That's a serious problem.
All right,
All right.
PeekskillMugs
DoorDash.
coming from a Wendy's.
DoorDash.
Actually, what was
All right,
the
all you
what was the
PeekskillMugs
woman's
fans
name?
out there.
What was that old woman's name?
Helen, probably.
My grandmother's name
Sounds
is
about
Helen.
right.
This sounds about right.
She kind of looked like Ruth Gordon, actually.
Who?
Ruth Gordon.
Jack dated her back in the 20s.
I did like the movie Harold and Maude. That was actually pretty cool.
But the Mean Joe Green commercial has to be the best one, the Coke one. And then my second favorite
was
had
one of
to
the
be
original.
actually this one. I love this one. The Old Spice one, too.
Oh,
I actually still
Come
have
on,
it.
Phil.
I had to bring it.
Old Spice.
It's only right. So
There's no doubt. So the Old Spice commercial, as I said, I went back and I looked at them. It was the one where the guy was like on a horse, like, "Hey, look at your man. Now look at me. Now look at your man. Now look at me. Wouldn't it be good if your man smelled like me?" I don't remember the whole concept. And it became an advertising campaign, but it was about 10 years ago, and it was a laugh out loud commercial. And I can't remember a whole lot of laugh out loud commercials in a while.
What
and
about
I
that
still
one
like that campaign.
when they shot the hamsters into the hole?
wait,
That's
say
a
that
Rick-
again?
with
Was that
helmets.
Richard Gere commercial?
Yeah, right? What?
Yeah, say that
Craig,
again.
what are you
No,
talking
no.
about?
They said it was. They
Was it
said
a hamster or a gerbil, actually?
No, it was a hamster. It was definitely
it's
a
a
hamster.
Was
And they
that
were
like a
shooting
key-
these things, and the guy was sitting there in a suit. Like, I don't have to tell you about our company. We're just going to shoot hamsters through this hole. And
Wow.
it was amazing. But they said it was inhumane. But they're not real hamsters.
Yeah,
Oh,
people
God.
Yeah,
complain
but what,
about everything.
what was the company's name? What?
I don't remember.
that.
I don't remember.
There's so many of these commercials where you don't even
don't
know
remember.
the
You don't
name.
remember
you guys
anything.
remember the one I watched it today, but it was only 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
What was yours,
Where
Chris?
well,
I just pointed over here.
I have two, but the classic that I also did not realize was a Super Bowl commercial was the Michael Jordan and Larry Bird
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
competition for McDonald's.
The
I had no idea
McDonald's?
Yeah,
That
was
was the
good.
best.
Yeah,
actually.
off the
It's a classic
backboard,
commercial.
off the
It's not-
ceiling. That
yeah,
was
it's
great.
funny.
Nothing but net.
Yeah, nothing
Nothing
but
but net, yeah.
But also,
Yeah, that was a good one.
Loved it.
This one I didn't realize. I realized it was a Super Bowl commercial, but forgot it was just a couple years ago, and it's kind of funny now. Was when Eli and Odell did the Dirty Dancing
This is
in
it.
2018. Does you guys
got
remember that? Where like in the middle of practice they start doing the Dirty Dancing thing, and
Oh, no.
Eli
Oh,
lifts
right.
him up over his head.
Yep.
Jeez.
And then like 3 weeks later they traded Odell, which is pretty hilarious.
Peter, where did Odell go? Did he get immediately hurt? Because
Somewhere with somebody.
yeah,
I
some
stopped
Midwest
watching
team.
commercials when I started drinking. I think Super Bowl. But what I hate now is they literally put the commercials up weeks before the
It
Super Bowl.
drives me nuts. Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
watch them, but it's just like everybody already knows what they are, so there's no
But
fun.
also, you look at a thing like Pepsi and Coke and Budweiser and Doritos used to put up tons of money. Like,
yeah.
why? Like, people like Pepsi or they like Coke. Like, you're not gonna
So-
sway somebody.
I have a
Yeah,
bit of a
right.
theory that when you do
you
a
will.
big Super Bowl ad, and again, I mentioned that they become ad campaigns that we see for a long time.
Yes.
I bet that if you do a Super Bowl ad, I bet the rest of your goddamn ads are cheap as shit compared to what they would be
Sure.
otherwise. So
Sure.
maybe there is a cost, incentive to doing it.
Right.
I don't know. I'm making shit up. I'm not.
I mean, if
in
you
the
do get
ad
the best
business.
Well,
commercial,
you know
you do
what?
get a lot of
Actually, I think a lot of people actually watch the commercials more than the game.
I watched the Puppy Bowl.
I love the Puppy
Bowl. is
Come on.
Puppy
amazing.
Bowl.
You know,
Puppy
you know
Bowl.
who's actually
Amazing.
doing it this year together, like the co-host, is Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
Well,
And
that's
you can
weird.
bet on the Puppy Bowl, by the way. That is an
Which
actual
one's gonna
thing.
take a dump
Yes.
first?
No. But there's a spread. It's like I forget which team. It's like the. Forget
Chris,
the team names.
I'll bet you later. I'm definitely gonna. We'll
Well, no,
have
I
to do
already
a
got my
sign.
play, dude. I've already got my play.
Ah.
on the
What about the
Okay.
kitten halftime? Can I bet
I
on
love
that?
Kitty
You
halftime
can bet
show.
on anything. That's
Kitty
trust
halftime
me,
show. They
we're
just come
getting to
out, walk around.
Yeah, you can bet on coin toss, I believe. You can bet on all that stuff, right? First
Oh,
penalty.
that. Everything. There's a prop. These days, there's a
Amazing.
prop for it.
By the way, before we get to our picks, like, you guys have any like prop bets that you're looking at the Super Bowl? Like, who's going to throw the first touchdown, Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes?
Definitely Mahomes, because Brady doesn't score in the first quarter.
All right, I
It
like
might be Gronk that throws the first touchdown.
Right,
You never
exactly.
know.
It could be
a
like
trickery.
a
That's
trick
not
play.
a bad thought.
It could be trickery.
trick
Philly
play.
special.
You may be a Philly
You know,
special.
Tom Brady does never had a rushing TD in the Super Bowl either.
So
Do you
we'll
know-
see.
Wow, that's an
Tom Brady has thrown how many touchdowns in the Super Bowl? They've traveled 133 yards. Matt Ryan has thrown 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, gone for 136. These stats I'm seeing lately are blowing my mind, man. Like, Brady literally throws like 4-yard touchdowns, 3-yard touchdowns. Boom. But he's thrown
Yeah.
Hence why
Seven-
they win.
it's
Those
right.
little slant passes,
and it's Gronk too.
Chip
it works.
away.
You just
they,
go to
they
Gronk.
chip Wilson away.
Yep.
They
Did-
chip
did-
Wilson.
Did Antonio Brown get back to practice this week?
Yes, he's playing.
Yes.
He did. Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
But I think-
I have nothing but hate for the guy. But
How about the 2 guys from Kansas City? Did they
Yeah,
do
they're
the
good
COVID
to go.
protocol?
They're
Did they
good to
come
go.
off of it?
Yeah, so what did you guys think about that? So this Kansas City barber, I guess, in the middle of a haircut, his COVID test comes back, and he's got COVID, and the guy's just like, well, we're wearing masks. Can you just finish my haircut?
Can you just cut my hair?
right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, if you're already fucked, you might as well just go for it.
Well,
And-
yeah, he's like, I'm already going to be a close contact.
I'm thinking Tampa Bay wishes it was Mahomes getting his haircut.
Yeah, I bet so.
Well,
No,
Mahomes
he
is
just,
coming up like
he just gets cleaned up, you know.
He
Did you
does
guys see
have
what
pretty
happened-
cool hair, though.
Similar
He
topic.
does have nice hair.
He does.
He does.
Did you guys see what happened last night with the Nets and Kevin Durant? Just it's sort of the same topic.
Yeah, he tested positive like 3 days in a row, right?
Yeah, and then they put him back in. No, he was close to somebody that tested positive, and they did another test, and the guy came back negative. They let him play. And then at halftime, the guy tested positive again, so they took Kevin Durant out, but let everyone else play. It made no sense.
That doesn't make sense. You're
That
right.
makes no sense.
Well,
Well,
the
that's
NBA
it.
was in a fucking bubble last season. Like they were the safest league of all, and then you watch what happens with Durant like, yesterday.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I just couldn't believe it.
Actually, the NCAA, right, the tournament, they're going to do a bubble thing.
Yeah, they're doing a bubble.
all
like,
in the state
I
of
think,
Indiana.
I think it's going to be in one place.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Is it Indiana or Ohio? Where they
No,
playing?
it's in Indianapolis. 'Cause
Indiana-
that's where
Indianapolis.
the NCAA headquarters is.
Well, no one can get in trouble in Indiana, right? Unless you go to Gary, maybe.
Or Muncie. I went to school
Or
in Muncie. Believe
Muncie.
me.
Ball
You'll
State.
get COVID.
So don't get,
Oh, Ball
Yeah, don't
State.
go to
It's just
Muncie.
called Ball State.
Ball
Don't go
State.
there.
don't go there.
Where was
Teabag State.
French Lick.
You've been warned.
Where, Larry Bird's
French
from.
Lick.
French Lick, Indiana.
That's true.
Some of the craziest names come out of Indiana, man.
And our
Seriously.
former vice president, Mike Pence.
Mr. Pence was there.
Old white hair. All right, so we talked about the commercials, guys. What about your favorite Super Bowl moments, like actual game moments?
Oh.
And I'll tell you what mine is. And this is really, for a Browns fan, it's tough to say. And I think it was 2009. There was the Steelers playing the Cardinals. And it was Kurt Warner in a Super Bowl. I was pulling for Kurt Warner. But then you watch the Steelers just in this like last couple minutes do this comeback that it was for the ages. And I have this picture of me with like my arms raised cheering on the Steelers.
Oh my God!
Wow.
But it was the best. It was one of the best Super Bowls we ever had.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr.
Nice.
Craig?
Mine is going to be this year because the Bucks are going to win 29-28 because I have number 9 and 8, and I need a new computer. So let's hit that one.
So
Let's
it's
go.
all about the Super
Let's
Bowl
go.
boxes. See, once again,
But-
no one,
It is always
no
about
one
boxes.
cares about the game. It's all about the
But
box.
other than that,
Unless your
no,
team's in it.
it
Boxes
wasn't
with
even a
commercials.
moment. My parents got to go to a Super Bowl in Detroit back in 82 when they played. It was
Silverdome.
30 inches of snow. It was the Niners against the Bengals. Niners won 26-21, I want to say.
Sorry, Ed.
And sorry. But that was kind of cool. Like they didn't take me, but whatever.
Well,
You were their least favorite son. There's
6
no
years old,
doubt.
dude.
I think mine was when Thurman Thomas left his helmet in the locker room.
That was true. What
that,
was
was,
that,
that was a
95?
great moment in the Bills' history. But at least they went to 4 in a row.
Yep.
True.
And then, yeah, my second most, whatever, is Scott Norwood.
I think that might be mine, Jack.
Somewhere where you're not going, wide left.
Well, that did go wide right, and he went to West Virginia in Hayden.
And he was never the same after that. Because that's
He's
definitely my
basically
most
inspirational.
But
memorable.
you know what
That
though?
was probably your favorite
I was
moment.
actually a Giant fan.
Back then?
See, I'll never
Well,
get
I
over
had
this.
I had the Giants and the Bills.
I'm never gonna get over this.
That was my 2 favorites. So
That means you couldn't lose,
That was
Jack,
my.
in
That's
that
right.
game,
So
regardless.
that was my favorite Super Bowl moment.
And that's why you're friends with Chris Lynch.
Correct.
He's a Giant fan.
That's my second favorite football.
What's your favorite, Chris?
It's got to be the helmet catch. As a Giants fan.
Oh, David Tyree?
Yeah,
No
it's
doubt
an
about it.
iconic,
the helmet
ridiculous
catch.
play.
Oh, the helmet catch. That's
It's
right.
Forgot about that
It's
one,
just
yeah.
an insane play that how he caught that ball and then the whole thing and then beating Brady and these guys going for 19-0. I mean, that was just insane.
That, I mean, you
Very
know,
true.
I've talked a number of times about how much I fucking hate Eli Manning, but that was one of the greatest Super Bowl moments of all time. So
The way he
I'll-
got away
I'll
from
give
him
him
was
credit.
it?
Wasn't that David Tyree's last catch ever in
think
the
it is.
NFL? Like he literally put his hand on top of his fucking head. Oop, sorry.
There you go. Swear jar.
There we go.
One
Well,
for the
but
swear
also
jar.
That
fuck
took.
Joe
That
Carr.
only took 20 minutes.
Hey, I've already said it 1,000 times.
It happens. We're adults, right?
What, you know.
Yeah. Hey, recruiters, I'm still
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Who gives
By
a fuck?
age, not by,
Right.
not by.
All
So
right.
who didn't make their pick?
Phil.
No, not pick. No, for favorite
Moments?
Oh, your favorite moment.
Wow,
We're doing the picks at the end.
There's so many crazy moments. But I forgot about the Tyree one. That's a very, very good one. But I have to say, I have to go with Craig also. Again, greed wins at the end of the day.
Yep.
So there was a pick 6. I believe it was the Steelers, and I forget even who it was, to be quite honest. But it was just before halftime, and that run back broke about 7 tackles to get in. I think it was maybe the Rams, maybe? And it was fantastic because I won like $500 on that pick 6. So again, it always comes down to money.
That's
these
right.
things.
Follow,
Yeah, it does.
follow the money.
There's another one, Max
Although
McGee.
Tyree was very, very cool and all that, but when it comes to the picking who actually when it comes down to money, it has to go with that
Yeah,
game. It may have been
absolutely.
Kurt Warner was playing in that game,
Uh-huh.
so it may have been the Cardinals then, right?
Yeah.
It was the Cardinals, I
Right,
think.
right. And that pick 6 got me. So
How about
thank you.
How about your favorite Detroit Lions Super Bowl moment?
That is forthcoming.
Ow, that
would
hurts.
be
That
in-
hurts.
there,
That
Jack.
hurts.
I'm a
be-
Bills
That's not fair.
fan.
That would be Lions Jets in 2022.
There you go.
Dude, Jets aren't getting back to the Super
Jared
Bowl.
Goff
until-
throws a bomb. and
Jared
he
Goff. Oh, yeah.
Our new quarterback. Let's
All
go,
right, so
Jared.
all you guys out there, again, go Max McGee. Go Google him and learn about that guy. Green Bay Packers wide receiver. Old. He said he was so hungover the day he didn't expect to get. He wasn't a big player for the team, but he caught 7 passes for about 170 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Max McGee. And then, your dreams can come true. You can get to the NFL by being a drunk.
That
I'm
sounds
kidding.
like a
There's
that's
always
a
going to be
fact,
some
Zach.
weird story
It
like
does.
that coming out
That
of the
is
game,
a
too.
fact, Craig.
That's a fact, Craig.
Yeah.
Actually, when they're down
All
in
right.
when they're down in Tampa this weekend, what sandwich are they going to be eating? What's the
Cuban.
what
They don't
the
eat. They
Cuban?
don't eat sandwiches in Tampa.
No, it's Cuban.
It's a Cuban.
The Cuban sandwich was actually invented.
and
in
you know what
Tampa.
beer they'll probably be drinking? A Cigar City.
Yes,
Yeah,
a High
Cigar
Life.
City.
Good beer.
Yep.
I recommend the High Life. They go
The
there.
High Life is the way to go.
I love Cigar
Just
City.
another little fact about Tampa. It's where Babe Ruth hit his longest home run ever.
How long?
587 feet.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Come on.
Also, Tampa. 3 of my closest friends growing up, who lived within 2 blocks, live in Tampa within 15 minutes. Amazing fact right there.
That's
That's
just
a
as
fact.
big
That's a
as
fact,
Babe
Craig.
Ruth.
That's another fact. Yes.
And I,
Jack,
Donnie,
Jack, who were they
Mike,
pl-
if you guys are watching, come
what's
on.
that?
So I got a question about this Babe Ruth home run. So it was in Tampa. Tampa didn't have a team. Who were they
It-
playing? Like, what was going on?
Well, it was
Training?
an exhibition game.
Exhibition, okay.
Tampa ball bags.
So
Tampa ball.
so
Babe.
it probably was like a spring training game. I'm thinking.
Okay,
Well-
yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
That's a bullshit fact,
Are you saying
Jack.
Are you saying Jack's facts or
No,
not?
I'm saying
no,
the Tampa
no,
Bay
no, no.
Rays
It,
did not
it
exist in
definitely
1920.
happened. I just don't know who they were playing.
That's a fact also.
True.
It's also how do
Very
they
true.
measure it to exactly 587? You know, it's so interesting. It's like it landed right there. I saw it with my
Yeah,
own
yeah.
eyes.
But,
Get the tape
what
measure.
measuring tape did they
Yeah.
have that went 587 feet?
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
especially
All right,
back
ball
then.
bags.
Yeah, let's take a break.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with our picks for the Super Bowl. Yeah, you guys don't want to miss this. We'll
And
be right back.
TW with the question of the week. We'll see
That's
you
right.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Hey, Mr. Phil. Mr. Phil.
Yeah, Jack?
Do you need any help, Mr. Phil?
No, I'm good.
Like my beer? Really, you can have it. Really, you can. You can have it.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, Jack. Woo! Here, kid, catch.
Wow, Mr. Phil, thank you. A Lions jersey.
Here's everyone's favorite time of the show when TW comes on. He's the comedy, comic relief for the trivia question right now. We'll send it over to Terrence, my cousin.
Nice.
Thanks so much, Craig. I have the question here.
Yeah, you got it written down.
How's the weather up there, T?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, look at T up there.
You sure?
All right,
anything's written down?
Hang on.
Would you tape that thing up? Duct tape?
Staples.
All right, I don't know if this is a two-part question.
Who's this
or-
question from, by the way?
Yeah, who's this from, T?
All right, so the question is from Jerry L. from Agra, Kansas.
Oh,
Population 267
I've been there.
people.
A bunch of Biden voters, I'm sure.
Happy Super Bowl weekend, boys. Super psyched to see my Chiefs make it back again this year and crush it. How do you guys feel about Washington dropping the Redskins name?
Are we supposed to answer that, or?
I think that's the question.
Did they drop it? I still use Redskins.
Football team.
That football team.
That
that
football
Personally, I think it's bullshit. Why shouldn't they just change the name of the Chiefs too? You think every Native American made it to the rank of chief? I suppose every goddamn Indian is a chief. Are there even any Native American players on the Chiefs? Boy, there's nothing I like more than watching a tall, pale face play Indian chief. Thanks so much for the land reservations and inexpensive cigarettes. Anyway, how many Super Bowls have the Kansas City Chiefs won before tomorrow's victory? Take care, Jerry Longfeather.
Well, Jerry, thank you
Who's
for
up
that
first?
question.
Jerry Longfeather.
Man,
Just
that's
a
Oh,
long
geez.
feather. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say it was 2.
I'm gonna go with 1.
I'm going to go with 3.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go with
Jack
2.
is right.
I think it's 2.
I know.
I think it's 2.
I know
Chris,
Lenny
what do you
Dawson
think?
has something to do with one of them.
Ooh.
Get some gifts first. My guess is 1, even though I brought 2 pictures.
Hopefully those aren't poison blankets. Oh, that's just beer.
Oh, wait a minute. Super Bowl wins or
Super Bowl wins.
Super Bowl win.
Not
No, but-
appearances. Not appearances.
no. AFC, NFC championship games. There's a difference.
Shut up.
No, we said Super Bowl.
Super
Perrin.
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, I'm changing my pick back to 1. Not
Yeah,
3.
it's 1. It's
I
1.
had 1.
All right, you want to know the answer?
2.
The correct answer, Craig and Phil, the correct answer is 2.
There we go.
Super Bowl 4, 1970.
And then last year.
And last year.
And last year,
Super
right?
Bowl 54, 2020.
Before this year. he
Before
said.
tomorrow.
Before tomorrow, yeah.
I didn't say anything. Jerry said it.
All right.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
That was
Thank you.
great.
Alright,
Thank
guys.
you.
Good job.
That's freaking awesome.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so before we get into our picks, which I guess is where we're going to finish things off.
Sure.
There is some news around the league in terms of trades and whatnot. The big blockbuster trade, I think mostly hit Phil. So Phil, what can you tell us?
So, honestly, it's probably a better thing for the Lions, right? So we get 3 picks overall. We get one pick this year, and we get 2 first rounders in 20.
That's crazy.
2022 and 1 in 2023.
That's
but-
a great
good.
That's a great
So-
haul for Stafford.
It definitely is good for the Lions. At least we get something for him. Not like when Barry left us and we got nothing. At least we get
Yeah.
something while he's still viable, right?
But
So
this is like a rebuild now. Like
Yeah,
this feels
it
like
is.
a
it's definitely
true rebuild.
rebuilding. It's
So they're
definitely
not going to
rebuilding.
make the Super Bowl for the next 3 years, you're saying?
We'll be there in 2025.
Okay,
My
see you there. See you there, buddy.
Coming in
Question
super
more is,
duper hot.
do the
Now
Rams
for
have
the
something
Rams,
left
though, I think for
over?
the Rams it's actually pretty good also because maybe that's the
They
one
don't-
piece that they were missing because they have everything else. They got great receivers And the fact that Stafford will be there to help them.
We'll see.
Maybe get over that hump. We'll see.
But what are the Lions going to do with Goff? Like, they don't want him.
No, I think he's just a stopgap. Honestly, we'll take him.
No, but they said he wasn't a stopgap.
They did say
gotta
that.
Pay him for a year.
It's all about.
He's getting what, 20?
Well, I think it's all about fantasy football because he is a garbage point player.
Who is Goff?
Behind like that.
Yeah, because they're always behind, and he just
You could have
shows
just
up
left off the
garbage
point
points.
player part. Just said garbage.
Yeah, you could have just said garbage.
Garbage,
Well
yeah.
said, Chris.
So,
Well
and also
said.
there was an issue with Kenny Galladay that he was even looking at the Giants. I even heard.
Oh, he's coming to
Yes.
the Jets, baby.
Giants,
Kenny
baby.
Galladay.
Giants.
Which is
Thank you,
crazy.
Phil.
So
Thank you,
if
Phil.
we lose them, I could absolutely say we are totally in the rebuilding stage, for sure. And then we'll just have to start almost from the beginning. There are a lot of missing pieces. We got a new head coach who comes in hot. He's going to be biting off kneecaps.
Well, what are you
shooting
gonna do
them
with
right
those,
off.
What are you going to do with those draft picks? I mean, what is the
man.
plan? At
Ruin,
least for the first round.
ruin him.
I'm not even sure.
Are you
going
to go at quarterback? Like, is it worth getting somebody in
No,
to play
I
under
I
Goff?
would say no. I would say wait until there's maybe a better class of QBs coming out, even though this class is not bad, but maybe wait and hedge
Yeah.
your bet later.
If you were-
That's
if-
what I would do.
If you were sending
what
two
pick
first-round picks, if you're sending two first-round picks for a quarterback, a young quarterback who's making a lot of money, you're not drafting a quarterback. That would be the worst thing. Like
It's a
What,
waste
what
of
year are
that
those
anyway.
picks? Is one
Yeah,
of them
but
this
what
year?
pick was Tom
Yeah,
Brady
well-
in his draft?
199. It doesn't matter.
The Rams don't have a first-round pick, by the way, for the next 6 years.
No, yeah.
Anybody see that? That's insane.
They don't care about that.
They don't,
Yeah,
but it's just
that's
funny.
wild.
Like apparently Jared Goff's dating like a model.
What the fuck does that have to do with that?
She's like, oh,
Gonna
I'm
dump him
moving,
because
I'm
he's
moving
moving
to
to
Detroit. No, I'm the.
Yeah.
Well, real
Detroit's an up
estate.
and coming city, by the way. Their food
Of
scene
course,
is getting
of course,
really great.
of
They
course.
are, yeah.
So is PeekskillMugs. PeekskillMugs.
Yes. So the
I mean,
Rams
Jared
actually
Goff,
do
come
big
here.
things.
If
So-
you don't work out in
Rams
Detroit,
actually
you can
really
come
do
here.
big things this
We'll
year.
start a
So-
semi-pro-team.
So will Galladay actually end up with the Jets?
Or Giants. I know he was looking at the Giants pretty tough. And
Darnold-
that would be
Darnold
actually
to
really
Galladay
good.
Because our
also?
quarterback situation's awesome.
The Kenny Galladay, that would be great for them. But Kenny Galladay does get hurt a lot. But still, for the Giants to pick him up would be amazing for them. Amazing.
That's what the Giants need. They need a receiver badly.
And he's
All
a
right.
free
All
agent,
right,
and that's
speaking
how
of
it goes.
football,
Football.
we got a really big game coming up. Super Bowl LV 55.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. So, guys, we got to make our picks. Apparently, the Chiefs are favored
By
3.5
3.5.
points. So, what do you got, Brian? What do you got?
I think we're going to start with Chris. Let's go to Chris because I want a surprise.
Where is Chris?
I don't know. He's next to you.
All right, Chris is going first.
I'm going first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Chris.
right. Straight up in the game with the, I guess, 3.5. Probably going to take the Chiefs. Sorry, Shay, Black Ice forever, though. I just think that Mahomes is the best player in the field. I know it's Tom Brady. I know that they're down 2 linemen, all that kind of stuff. I just feel like it's going to be passing the torch. It's been said before, but I feel like it's going to – Mahomes is just the best player in the league. Just hands down. I don't care. He should have won the MVP also. I don't think Rodgers should have got it.
No,
Or is going
Aaron
to get it.
Rodgers. Come on.
But that's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Screw him.
But more importantly, as always, my stupid teaser. But this one's gonna work.
Yeah,
It's actually.
How-
It's actually. Well, this is how it works, Jack. It's a 4, not team, but a 4-part teaser. So you take the Chiefs and the Bucks and the over/under. You tease them 13 points. So it's the Chiefs will be plus 9.5. The Bucks are plus 16.5. The over is now like 60 something, and the under is 43.5, or the over is 43.5.
shit.
So it has to hit in that 26-point window, right? And then those teams just have to not lose by 9.5 or 16.5.
God, I would have bought GameStop stock instead of listening to that.
No, I'm telling you, it's gonna win. It's gonna win.
And that's sponsored by 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
I
have
put $100 on it this morning.
Gamblers Anonymous.
It's minus 130 on that.
Oh, man. Oh, shoot. So, I'm looking at this. This is Brady's 10th Super Bowl. He has been the underdog only once before. Now he's an underdog again. Tampa Bay, 3.5. There's a cat here, by the way.
I saw that.
And it was a black cat.
Yeah,
that is not good luck.
I mean, we're all in separate spots. Anyway, you don't, like, as a Jets fan, you respect Brady. You kind of hate him. you gotta hate him. I mean, God, he
Fuck Joe
made my
Carter.
ruined my life for 20
Why do I
years.
keep saying that?
I don't
But
know.
oh
I
yeah,
love
you
Joe
can say that
Carr.
too.
Come
But 3.5 points playing. This all sets up for Brady to do the impossible. The first time a team has ever played in their home stadium for a Super Bowl. 3.5 points. They've won 8 straight. Whatever
Home
it is.
stadium's a big deal, Craig.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, there's not going to be a lot of fans there, but
is it 22,000 fans? Is that
something like
what's
that.
allowed?
But they're not allowed to do
30
shoot,
now.
They're not
Or-
allowed to shoot the cannon that
Yes.
they have at the Buccaneer Stadium because it's like a supposedly a neutral site, you know.
Yeah, Phil's kid's bringing his own can.
That's
now.
right.
Oh, that he's got his own.
But I'm going.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm doing it. I think the Bucks are going to win outright. You know, maybe 31-27.
All right.
No, don't you want it to be like 39,
I want
28?
39-28.
28, right? Yeah.
I got those numbers. Thank you, Janelle, so much.
Yeah, I don't even remember my numbers. I bought them,
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. I texted
Literally,
my
I have
wife
6
and-
boxes, and they all have a 9 in them.
Yeah.
They're different pools, but
So
they all
once
have
again,
a
it's all about the numbers.
I don't know.
Always is. Who
My-
cares?
All right, Brian, what do you got?
Brian, what do you got?
I'm going straight Chiefs. Listen, you look at a team that's actually like, a team and not just a box of misfit parts. Like, it's a team. And I don't need to go into it anymore. I think we covered it. Mahomes is one of the greatest quarterbacks. He is going to be in the Hall of Fame, and we'll see him in Canton in a number of years. And I'm talking about a kid that's only been in the league for a number of years. But he's already made himself
Sure.
Canton ready.
He's a force in the AFC. Big
And
Yeah,
so
he is.
you look at what you're able to do with Travis Kelce, you just have a team. So I think not only are the Chiefs going to win, they're going to win by double digits.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a bold
What's it
prediction
called?
there, brother.
Let's get off camera. We'll make a bet on that one.
Wow.
Happy to do it.
I do not have double digits with Kansas City winning. Absolutely not. But before I make my pick, I just want to do a quick shout out to the 7,500 healthcare workers that will be at the game and recognized.
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you guys for making that happen.
Yes. And yeah, that's 7,500 of those guys.
And Shay.
Yep. And Shay.
And Shay.
So that's
And Sam.
7,501. Oh, and 2, right?
That's right. But I am going with Tampa Bay winning 31-28.
Dude, you just
I'll take
literally
that. I'll
picked
hit my
my
teaser.
score, I think.
No, you said 31-27.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm going to have to watch the videotape.
No, you did. You said 31-27.
No, I did. I
Mark,
know.
you got that instant replay machine
I
yet?
actually. Come on, Warner Wolf. Let's go.
Let's go to the videotape.
I'm telling you.
Let's go to the
I thought you picked
videotape.
I thought you
My
actually
teeth
picked-
are going to fall
No, I
out
thought
there.
you picked my score, and then I realized you did not.
Oh, beat it, Jacko.
Is this game on CBS? Who's doing this game?
CBS.
Yes, because
Yeah,
they
Tony
flipped it because of the
Romo and
Olympics.
Nance.
It is.
Because Jim Nance is doing it, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's Romo. Yeah.
that
They're gonna
makes me
win.
happy because you know who I don't like. He's on NBC.
Chris
Yes.
Collinsworth.
Yeah.
Well, it's very good to have, Jim Nance do it. He's my favorite for these, for sure. But
I think
am
he's
also-
best.
Oh,
I think he's best
definitely-
at golf.
Yeah,
Well,
he's definitely a
fantastic.
great voice.
Where is Tracy Wolfson? Where is she? Who's she with?
Monday Night Football?
Oh, so she.
No,
ESPN.
she's Tony Romo in
Okay,
she's a
so
sideline
she is, so
reporter.
that
I think so.
must
Yeah.
be
No,
five.
she's the best sideline reporter on the
Yeah,
planet.
except for when she drinks a little too much of the vino.
Really?
Oh,
Nice.
are you saying she does?
I'm saying she does.
Tracy, come on. Come on. Football season's over in a week. Let's go.
She can make it. She can make it. But it's tough on all of us. Phil, what do you got, brother?
Gotta be Tampa Bay. There's no question about it. Brady has been in 20% of every Super Bowl ever played. Ridiculous.
Insane.
That is just insane in itself.
It
so,
is.
do I think that Tampa Bay even has a shot of losing? I do not. This is the first time, like Craig said before, that they're playing, any team ever has played a Super Bowl in their own home stadium.
Their own
so
home stadium.
the energy there has to be off the hook. I'm not sure how many fans you said would be there, Jack. I think it was 30,000 you said?
Yeah, 30 something.
It's 30,000 now. They upped it
It's
from
going to
22.
sound like 100,000, So it's going to be unbelievable. Shay and Sam and my cousins that are down there are going to have a great time. I wish I was down there with you guys. Actually, I may have to buy a flight right now.
Well, speaking of flights, there is going to be a little bit of snow on Sunday, so we'll see.
Not in
It's
Tampa.
also
Not in
but
Tampa,
it's supposed to
well,
rain in
yeah.
Tampa. It's supposed to rain in Tampa. You got to factor that in a little bit.
And actually, that's a good point. There is no rain in Kansas City ever.
Is there any running game between the Buccaneers and the Chiefs? I don't think so. Like,
Oh, absolutely. there's a
Le'Veon
running
Bell
game.
is Le'Veon Bell gonna freaking win the MVP?
No, come on.
He better not.
You got,
It's gonna
You
be
know
an
weird
air
shit like that
you
happens.
got, you got Fournette. Come on. That's just how they're going to start out
No.
the game.
Antonio Brown.
It's gonna be an air show.
You know what?
No, it's not
Todd.
going to be an air show. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a running game
It's gonna be
to,
air show.
to set up
It's
the.
gonna be a
Playoff
set up
Lenny?
the
hand
passes.
touchdowns by Mahomes, his thing, which I kind of like that actually.
Look,
Just-
Todd Bowles, Steve McClendon, ex-Jets. Get it done.
All right,
Get
I
it
don't know.
done.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Steve Wet, also another.
I think Fournette's actually going to get over 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
All right.
You brought up the ex. You brought up the
That's
ex.
right there. Prop bets.
You brought up the ex-Jet guy. It's also an ex-Giant guy on the defensive coordinator side.
Spagnuolo.
For Spagnuolo, who's beat Brady before. Knows how to
Numerous
beat Brady.
times.
Yep, not tomorrow.
We'll see.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're ready to go watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think.
We're
So-
ready to go throw some back.
Yep.
Glad
Thank
you guys are hanging out with us.
Thank you again
Yes.
to the Peekskill Brewery, as always.
Peekskill
As
Brewery
always,
is the best.
Peekskill Brewery.
Make sure you have plenty of beverages, everybody out
Yep,
there. Food,
bacon.
beverages. No need to leave
Pick up
home.
your 4-packs, your 6-packs.
I got one. I got one.
Get your
All
higher
day.
standards.
And get your gear. Get your gear. Boop, boop, boop.
And for you fellas out there that need a shave, don't forget this. The girls love it.
Hey, and you know what? In the comments, tell us what commercials you like. Tell us what plays you like. And remember to subscribe. And guys, let's
Yeah.
take it to Jack to fuck up the end of this.
That's right. Peace, love, respect. Enjoy the game.
Later.
Later, guys. Thank you.
We're hanging out. We're making picks. We're drinking drinks. PeekskillMugs. We're shooting darts. Shooting the shit. You know we're talking sports. Greg, Ryan,